lawn, which was a total disaster. It was never treated in 20 years. And you can see it's quite a big lawn. It's not one of those stamp lawns that you see on YouTube that are so easy to deal with. I've started the hard way with my own lawn, which is quite big. Quite a lot of work to do. I just want to encourage you that it can be done. That you can get this result from total disaster of a lawn. I didn't know what aeration was. I didn't know what scarification was. I've learned all those things over the winter, and I applied them as I learned them, and they've come out really good. So I started with October, I think it was, and I basically cut the lawn, what was there. I cut it really, really short, as tight as I could. And then I raked all that. And then applied iron sulphate to kill the moss, and there was an awful lot of moss on this lawn. Then scarified it. I rented a scarifying machine in Kenny. I rented that and scarified it. It just basically digs up the moss in the patch. The patch is what grows underneath the roots of the grass. It prevents nutrients and water and oxygen from getting down to the roots. So that's why one of the main causes bad lawn. The roots are starved by that thatch. So the scarifier rips up the thatch, rips up the moss. Did a great job. Just do 3 or 4 passes and go in different directions. And then I rake that thatch up. I then aerated the lawn, which is a machine that again you can rent. That it digs holes into the ground, small holes, again to allow oxygen to get down to the roots, and it breaks up any compaction. I mean, after 20 years, this lawn was seriously compacted, hardened up by lawnmowers and travelling over it. So it really does a lot of good to the lawn. Even that, if you did nothing else, you'd improve the lawn. So I then applied the lawn seed, 35 grams per metre squared. Applied that all over the lawn. And I rolled it very gently then after, just to get a good contact, soil to seed contact. And lo and behold, 2 to 3 weeks later, a new lawn, lovely green lawn appeared. Such a joy to see it. And so, over the winter, I've just been careful to lift all leaves. As you can see, there are some trees and shrubs here, and it's important to keep them clear of leaves, because the leaves will kill the grass. It's just another thing. Another thing I'm aware of now is there are some weeds and moss begin to appear in different places, so I'll deal with that in the next 2 weeks. But you can see that it's nice and green and clear and thick. I cut the grass down, the new lawn, when it hit 3 inches. I just took a clip of it, just clipped over the top of it, not too much. You should never go more than 1/3 of the cutting of any mowing that you're doing, because that will cause damage to the stems and the grass growth as well. So it's just another thing, just never go above a third, and keep the grass, keep cutting the grass on a weekly basis once the spring comes in. The other thing I did was I applied fertilizer at the same time as I put down the seed. I sprinkled fertilizer over the area. Fertilizer that's high in phosphorus, that's important because that helps the roots grow. So it's important to have phosphorus, and you don't need a huge amount of nitrogen because your grass isn't growing much. Something like 12, 6, 8, or anything around that will do. Nitrogen, okay, is the 12. So that's it. Really, you can do this, because I have no experience, absolutely none. And now I'm starting a lawn care business, and I'm looking forward to getting out there and cutting the grass for other people and helping them in the same way with the help that I received. So that's it. Please subscribe. I'm only getting familiar with that word, even subscribe, because it'll help me and help my business. And if I can help you in any way, leave a comment below and I'll certainly find out. But my own experience here in a nutshell is, and I'm saying this for the last 7 minutes, is this can be done, and it can be easily done. Okay, so become a DIY. Start doing this yourself. You'll really enjoy it. And the satisfaction you'll get out of having a lovely lawn is worth anything. And knowing that you did it yourself, and you did it on a shoestring. In these days of high inflation and prices, that's important as well. Okay, thank you. God bless. Bye bye.